Bam! Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. The volatility is coming in. 42,820 for Bitcoin. Let's get it in. Let's talk about it. It's Fed Day. I've been waiting for this day for weeks. I've been talking about this day for weeks, preparing everybody here for Fed Day. Getting you ready, getting you excited, and getting you prepared, because the volatility is here. Expect it. It's going to come. I usually don't trade. I'm in a very light trade. I can't get wrecked. I can't lose a lot. You know what I mean? Make sure that you're always covering your bases. If you're in my trading group, you already know what I'm about to say, but let's break it down for everyone else that decided that the 99 is not for them just yet, but it is for them. It's for everybody. So the one thing I want to talk about is a complex inverted head and shoulder, complex inverse head and shoulder pattern. All right, you get multiple left shoulders, multiple right shoulders, usually two on each side though, pretty symmetrically put, and you get your move further to the upside. You get this rising wedge here. This is what Bitcoin's in right now. You see it looks just like this. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but it looks just like this. We're kind of right there at that point. See, we came up, we're right there at that point. And I'm going to show it to you on the chart. Okay? So clearly, anyone that knows their technical analysis, anybody with a TA brain that has been doing this for probably 2 to 3 years and, maybe even less, maybe even a few months. If I take away everything, you can clearly see the shoulder, the head, the shoulder, and the shoulder. That's clearly a giant inverted head and shoulder, clear as day. I called it out right here when we got this pump to the upside. I saw the shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder there to the upside. Bitcoin holding 42.9. What is the key level to watch for? Today's actually not that difficult to go over. It's what I learned too, what hit me today is by using so many time frames and so many different moving averages, I eventually know which one on which day to use. And it's not always the same one on every day. Like someday it is the 1 hour 200 SMA. We get above it, we're going to get a pump. Some days it's the daily. Some days it's the 8 hour. Like I made that beautiful trade on the 8 hour 200 SMA. Remember on Saturday night when this candle opened right there, I opened up the trade. Boom. We went all the way to there and made massive gains. I showed you guys the trade. It took about 4 days, 60% gains. $500. Anyone could have done it. 30x leverage. Beautiful trade to the upside, right? So, but today it's about the 4 hour 200 SMA. And the thing is, you can't replicate this. No indicator could teach you this. You would have to be just someone that knows the market as well as me. Like, that's why, an amazing trader can't be replicated. Really. You know what I mean? We will, the most amazing traders will go down in history, man. Right? And I can teach you everything I know, but you have to be able to flip. Like, I can teach you how to trade, how to play basketball, but will you switch to the right hand, to the left hand at the right time? You know what I mean? You may know how to dribble. I may teach you how to dribble. You may know it all, but will you switch to the left and the right hand at the right time? That is trading. And that's just a beautiful metaphor, but that is trading. Do you know when to cross over? See, that's the key. Trading is more than just knowing the technicals. It's about knowing when to use the confirmations of the technicals and why. All right? We're going to talk about something right here for Bitcoin. It's got a swing down on the RSI so far. That's a down trend in the RSI, clear as day, right? However, we are starting to put in that's a low. For me, that's a 4 hour low. When you get two candles making tweezer bottoms, that's usually your low. Tweezer bottoms there was your low. Tweezer bottoms there was your low. Tweezer bottoms there was your low. In the next, let's say 44 minutes, this 4 hour candle will close. If we close tweezer bottoms, it's likely that Bitcoin put in a low, a high, and a higher low on the 4 hour time frame. You can see that the 4 hour is clearly in a downtrend. We had a low, we had a lower high, we had a lower low, we had a lower high, we had a lower low. We broke this high right here. See that? When that high was broken, and then boom, you would assume we would make a higher low, which we did, a higher high, and now a higher low. This is an uptrend on the 4 hour time frame. Anybody want to say no? No, because I'm open-minded. I just want to see, what do you guys think? Is this an uptrend on the 4 hour time frame? To me, it's a confirmed uptrend. All right. For us to break this trend, we'd have to break this low down right here. We'd have to basically break through this area here. Resistance, 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 bounce, bounce. Bitcoin would have to go to 41,005, and then I would be like, okay, because then we would broke the low in the structure, and then I would be, back at it. Bitcoin at 42.8 here on BOOKMAP. I have this going at all times. on the side of my screen, so do not worry. I see this at all times. We could have a bookmap window, right? We can make it real small and just, you can see it at all times. Could show you how we do it. Sources, screen capture, add source, call it BM, grab bookmap, shrink it down, right? Teaching you how to use Streamlabs on the fly. Hit Alt when you're hitting your squares. Alt on your squares will let you do whatever. And then just shrink that puppy down. Right? How fresh is that? I mean, come on. Like, who thinks that's fresh to death, baby? Now, when I move it to the big screen, it'll change. But right now, we got bookmap at all times. Who thinks that's cool? Let me know. I like to innovate and change it up every once in a while. But, you know, I don't want to be too crazy, too. Keeping it simple is genius. All right? So right now, I'm all about the 4-hour, if it can break above this 200 SMA or not. You know, the 4-hour candle will close in 42 minutes. We have 42 minutes. This candle closes below, it's a rejection. Doesn't mean the next one can't. I'm going to be watching it closely, but it's going to be, you know, What I'm also watching, and I brought the shoulder, head, possible right shoulder to the downside here for BTC, right? So that's what I'm seeing. That's what's possible for Bitcoin. Let me pop out that chat, and I will be back again for the Fed meeting later on today, so you will not have to worry. All right? We'll be ready to go back at it. Oh my God, I didn't know the stream started. Got my juke, baby. You know, I didn't even notice. How do you notice if you get the jupe or not? Does it sit inside the, I don't even know how much jupe I got, if my orders went through. Oh my gosh. This is jupe day. I think we'll all remember this. Solana Mobile opens a new device. That's awesome. You think the jupe would just be in there, waiting? Where is my Jupiter? All the soul's gone. So that's how, you know, I don't have my soul back. Manage token list. Jupe. Where's my jupe? How do you add a new token? Anyway. Can you do analysis of, yeah. Oh no. Your current maximum fee is below market rate. Please ensure to raise your transactions are processed. Real-time spot price is 59. How do you see where you got the juke though? I'm just like overwhelmed right now. I want to get back into Bitcoin. But wow, we're dumping now 42,710 for BTC. Hold on though. Exact fee. Oh, max cap, claim, swap, current priority fees. Yeah, so make them, I don't know, man, like, set a max cap to overpaying. Oh, like 8. There, all right. So what happened? Did I get the, where do you see the jupe though? Spot price 61 right now. You can review your orders. Where? Help me, guys. Let me see. Want me to chat with them on Discord? It said no allocation. Yeah, but I'm in orders right now. Set the price. Token supply. Token curve. 60 cents. No allocation. Yeah, that was if you went to the round, though. You know, that's if you had the airdrop. No, the money's gone, so I don't know, you know, where the freaking jupe is. Guess it's only allowing purchases. Add images to generate. I saw your order. I just saw your order. Coin stock is moving up today. Anyway, I'll get out of this, but would someone show me how to get where's the Jew? Where is it? Mine never got bought. Look at the bottom of the widget, DCA order summary. Sell 200 Jew, sell per order, receive Jew. Order intervals 1 minute. I'm not trying to sell any Jew. I want to sell. Nah. Maybe that was why I was doing that. Yeah, that was the summer. Priority fees are. My money is gone. Where is the jupe? All right. No, I'm not. I know I have the jupe. Trust me. I know I have the jupe. I just know I don't know how to find it. I'm not freaking out. I trust the blockchain 100%. The jupe is 100% mine. I just don't know. I just wanted to make sure I actually bought it. And I just wanted to make sure I don't have to purchase it. I'm not stressing the blockchain. Trust me. I gave up on you know, the blockchain is there for you every time. Like, you're spot on with the blockchain. Spot on. Few orders. There we go. Total spent. So I got no jupe. Right? It didn't fill any trades yet. Why? So I just buy jupe myself? You know what I mean? I know, jupe lives on Mexi. That's the thing. Like, I went through all this. Just buy on Mexi. Mexi makes it so simple. Let's just do an Mexi advertisement right now. For a while, like, we love DeFi, but look at this. They couldn't just put a big window. There's your jupe. Did you get jupe or not? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they couldn't make it simple. Come on, man. Like, why am I doing this? Like, anyway, might have to check your wallet later and see. No, it looks, look, you can see right here. Overview. DCA, right? Jupe balance. Total deposited. Total spent. 0. Each order size was supposed to be 4,300. Buying jupe every 30 seconds. Right? Created. Maximum price would be 70 cents. It's now not doing it at all, right? It's just like, so I guess I would just close and withdraw. I'm guessing, right? And I'm just going to buy the dang thing myself, I guess, right? It's just pointless. I get the USDC back. After all that, I was up all night doing that. Not all night, but, you know, a couple hours just making sure things were right, moving funds around. Confirming the transactions. Probably take a while because of the network, but we'll see. The network's supposed to handle a lot of transactions pretty fast. That's the thing about jupe. It's supposed to be amazing. So I trust decentralization like really, really well. I've done this for a long, long time, so I don't stress it at all. I really don't. I'm just more like, dang, like I didn't look at this right. I didn't set this right. Right? Keep it there. Mine filled late. Oh, so mine would have filled maybe. I see what you're saying. Well, we can always rebuild the idea here. Let's get back into BTC. But jupe is coming out. Jupe's a big deal. If you don't know what I'm doing here, if you're thinking to me, yeah, I want to see the charts, and this guy's not showing me the charts, well, you know, I'm a guy who likes gains, and I like to make money. And so if there's something going on in the market, you're going to know about it. And if it's hot, I'm usually going to be on the trend, and jupe is hot right now. All right, getting some jupe here at these beginning stages, even in getting that airdrop, is a big deal. You know, and so I definitely was hyped about it. I wanted to get down. I thought I'd be looking at my jupe right now, a little excited. And, you know, so look, when I go back now, I'll see. I'll just buy jupe at 64, call it a day, and go from there. You know, if we go to 30, I'll buy another. I'll double up whatever I put in, you know, at another point. Maybe on, I'll double it up here. It's just weird. Now it won't show me the USDC, but I you know, I don't know, man. This is weird. Looks like it didn't go through. I don't know what's going on now. I might just leave it there. He said 200 minimum lifer. Yeah, see, nah, I can't. It looks like I couldn't. Looks like I'm stuck in the order, man. Right? This is weird. I did adjust the fee. The fees right now, it says the priority fees is 0.001, and I said max cap is 0.8. So Jupiter told you decides the best fee, set a max cap to prevent overpaying. So like I should be set right now. That's what I don't understand. I'm so confused here. You don't understand. They don't. I have $3,000 of US TED of DC. I'll be honest. Trust me. I'm 100% chill. Even if the developer saw this, they would probably come and make me whole immediately. Like, luckily I'm a known dude, so I'm not stressed at all. I'm not stressed about the money. I'm more like, dude, why is this so confusing? Right? Like, where? Like, this is good for them because they can see me fuddle around and be like, man, we messed up. Like, we didn't make this as simple as it was supposed to be. Like, where is his DCA order? Like, what happened to the $3,000? You know what I mean? We know it's there. I'm not stressing. Trust me, I'm not stressing it at all. But it's like, where, you know? And you can see the orders. They must just be stuck in orders right now. But it's supposed to buy jupe every 30 seconds, and there's 6 orders left. Did it buy any jupe yet? No. Right? Whatever, I gotta move on, but I'm a little obsessed at this point. Dude, Bitcoin, we got the pump to the upside. I called it again, and we nailed it. Shout out to anyone that took the trade with Matt, with the man. We got above the 200 SMA for gains, baby! I called it again for the trading group. If you were in my trading group and you took the long with me, you made gains yet again, baby. 43,000. Bang, bang, bang to the upside. Sammy did it again. The everyday hitter. Give me a baseball bat, baby, because I'm the everyday hitter. I'll get you a single. I'll get you a double. I will hit it. Dude, I called Bitcoin long again. Say I didn't for the trading group. Let's go, baby. Fed day. Trading on the hottest day of the year. Trading against the Fed, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I won't stress this jupe right now. It'll come when it comes, I guess. Just figure out how to, you know. I got to talk to a dev now, man. They got to figure this out. It's swinging between 58 and 62. Stats. That's just nothing to do with anything. Interview. It should say your jupe bag or your jupe position. You know what I mean? They should just make this so simple. So simple. Order interview 1 minute immediate. No, see, active DCA. So I have an active DCA right now that's just not doing anything. Are you facing issues with the user interface, or is it just that you are a bit too old for this? Just kidding. No, I am not facing issues, and I'm not too old. I could build something like this. I could build indicators. I could build computers. It's that, and I've used many a swap. It's that they're not showing us what's happening in real time. Like, we're not able to see if the, look, from rate to rate, date and time, overview. It's probably something I did. Total spent. What was the price? You know, total deposit. I didn't want to spend over 70 cents. I said that. It's not over 70 cents. It's about to be, though. This is annoying, man. And Bitcoin pumping to the upside, getting above the 4-hour 200 SMA. And we called this move for you in the trading group. Honestly, every day I wake up and say I called it, like it's getting ridiculous. You know, all you have to do is just take the call. Like, you know, and again, I'm not telling you what to do with your life, but there we go. Booming to the upside. We're getting the short squeeze again. Look, we get a short squeeze every time I show up. The shorts are getting squeezed again. You should just assume that you're going to squeeze the shorts and we're going to win our trade. Trade is pumping to the upside. Babe, you did it. We did it, babe. We did it, babe. We did it again. Boom! 43,170. Sorry to yell in your ear, but the excitement is insane. Look at the size of that short squeeze. BOOKMAP to the upside. This is why I use BOOKMAP. This is why we watch liquidity. This is the place to go, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Spoon feeding them, baby. How many times do you make gains with the lifer? How many times do you get gains with the lifer? It's just insanity. And watch out. It is false move Monday in a way. It's a Fed day. Just be careful. But what we're looking for is this 4-hour candle to close above the 200 SMA. I front ran this. I told you 90% of the time when I front run this idea, I get very, very paid. 43,190. I gave you the trade beautifully to the upside. All you have to do is listen to the life of baby. I know you're an intelligent person and you make a living doing this. I know exactly, right? But like I can see you know how to limit in and limit out. Like it just I'm like a deer in headlights right now with this juke thing. I'm not in control. They're not showing me what's happening. I can't stop it. I can't touch it. I can't see it. I can't see what's going down. I can't get the funds out. Oh no. I was about to say, did I actually have some juke? And I would like some jupe. Like, please. Like, is that okay? I would like a little bit of jupe in my life if I could. I can go get it right now easily. I get it. And Bitcoin pumping beautifully, 43,221. It's actually interesting. It's higher here on the MEXC perp than it is here on the Binance perp. MEXC perp is out of control, 222. We're actually getting some more action out of here. Wow, we're booming to the upside here on MEXC. We are booming to the upside here on MEXC. Blasting off the charts. That's a fat green candle to the upside. Shout out to anyone that jumped on in to the trade. Up 30% gains on the trade. Up 30%. If you had jumped in this morning with me at 42,800, it was a beautiful entry. 42.8. Mwah! And we did it again. We did it again. I told you MYRO to sell right there. It was likely coming down to the 618 Fibonacci. It's exactly what happened. Again, another beautiful call. You know, so you don't get stuck up in the sauce. Look, this is a monster candle, and we are getting a beautiful short squeeze to the upside. Sam Price, the crypto lifer, years and years of trading have shown that if you just do the same thing over and over again, you will see what's happening in the market. We are in tune. We are in what's called a flow state, okay? We are in a flow state here in the market. Who is in massive gains here to the upside? Shout out to everybody banging on them. Taking names and numbers every single day out of this market is absolutely insane. 200 Jupiter wallet is such a beautiful sight for some reason. I don't know. How did you get it? Man, this is like... How are you getting your jupe? And so I don't mind. Can I quit this and get my own jupe? That's the only thing. I would just want to stop the DCA and get my own jupe. You know, that's the thing. I tried to close and withdraw, and it wouldn't let me. That's the thing. Look, close and withdraw. Confirm. We get back my USDC, and then we put back in. Something's bogus here. Bitcoin being beautiful, 260 to the upside, 280. And now you can see he's up here now. And now look at the whale just showed up. And he's up here now at $44,000, attempting to bring us even higher. And they're building the liquidity above us now. There was no orders above us here at the beginning of the stream. Now we got the orders further to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. We called it again. This is the place to get paid. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude here. But I'd much rather watch a channel that puts money in my poquito and shows me how to constantly make money every single day on a constant basis than just get fed the news. I can go watch the news anywhere I want. 43,320 for BTC. Getting a blast to the upside. This is absolutely insane. I love what we're seeing here for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I'm just going to restart my bookmap because I had to update something here. The ball is rolling up on the VRVP node to node. Yeah, exactly. See? But likely take profit there. There's going to see that POC at 43,400. It's going to be a likely take profit area for Bitcoin. But this was a massive pump to the upside. I kept that other trade open, remember, from Saturday night. Never took profits on it, even though it almost went back to break even Stevens. Shout out to Sean. Thank you for putting out the pinned comments. We appreciate that. Everyone put a 1 in the comment section if you made any gains today. Put a 1 in the comment section if you made some gains. I want to see your gains. Say 1%, 10%, 20%, 30%. Bang, bang, bang. You're the man, Sam. In the long from 42, 4. Wow. And look at this. We're sitting at 43,290 now to the upside for Bitcoin. Nailing it. I gave the call to the trading group. Put a 1, but put your percentage. No one put their percentage. Put a 1, 29%, 238%. Who made gains trading with the lifer? Tell a friend, tell a family member, let them know. 43,300. That's a key area too. We get back above, look, boom, 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 boom. We break above that. We're good to go. And it was all about using the 200 SMA. Once I teach you this. I talk about the 200 SMA every single day now on the channel over and over and over and over and over again. It never stops. It's consistency over and over again. This is the beautiful way in which I trade. You absolutely have to love it. And I can teach you. I can teach you how to do this if you stick with me. It's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight. This is going to take you some time to figure out. It's not something that's going to go, oh, you're going to have to backtest it, use it, learn it, and then trust it. Backtest it, use it, learn it, then trust it. Say that with me. Backtest it, use it, learn it, then trust it. Backtest it, use it, learn it, then trust it. All right, there's going to be a whole way to do this, and I'm going to teach you, but you got to keep your head on tight. You got to stay focused, and there's going to be things that are going to get in your way. They're going to stop you from getting where you want to go. Bitcoin looking like we could go all the way here to 44,000 to 44.2. That's our next big order, and it's the closest order. So just be careful. The Fed goes flat. You know, I also saw another bank collapse. Let's talk about this right now. And, you know, XRP also getting hacked, which I think is bullish for Bitcoin. When any other coin gets a beatdown, I believe that's a bullish sign for Bitcoin. And I was trading the 4-hour time frame. I knew exactly how to trade this. I knew exactly what to do. I knew exactly when to do it. I knew exactly what I was doing when I did it. And I showed it to the entire, this is just nuts. Anyway, enough about me. I want to teach you how to be able to do this. This still could make a right shoulder. Let's not get stuck into the, you know, but that's a bullish engulfing candle. How did I know this was going to happen? I used the 200. When you get above a 200 SMA, you usually get a pump. We were right below it. These two candles look nice. I front run the fact that we were going to pump over it. I said exactly this to my trading group. Let me show you the post just so you know. If you were in my group, you would have been in the money. You would have been in the money. Okay. Right here. So, like, it's all about the 4-hour and the 200 SMA right now. Harsh rejection, we go down. We close the candle above odds. We rise significantly. That we pump, right? And I put it out here when I was like, I'm getting in, and I'm going to front run it, right? So right here I said, I took a trade on Bitcoin. And I know it's high risk with the Fed, and it's very risky, but I'm front running the 4-hour getting over the 200 SMA. I started doing this the last 6 months, and more than not, it has played out. So I'm staying in my tunnel vision in this trade, risking 100 for a 389, right? And boom. That thing blasted to the upside, all right? We got back above the 200 SMA and made a beautiful blast to the upside. Shout out to Tino, man. Loving the shirt. Really loving the shirt, honestly. Like, that's beautiful, man. Grateful Dead kind of status. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Geez, so many moontards here. Well, how will people get burnt in the next 4-hour candle? Can you afford not to? Wish I could afford to join the group. You know, when you said wish I could afford, it's almost like you believe that God doesn't exist. God has abundance for everybody waiting for you. Like, there's a treasure trove. There's, you know, of everything that you've ever desired in this life waiting for you. But just submit. You got to submit to God. Once you submit to God, the world will open up for you in ways you never thought possible. Whenever you think good things aren't coming your way, it means you don't believe God loves you, but that's just not true. God loves you so much in so many ways, and so much is coming for you. And if so much is coming for you and you have so many beautiful things to think about in your life, then why can't you think that you can't get $100 to join the trading group? Like, I know it sounds crazy and cliche, but I'm just saying, like you are destined for whatever you believe in. If you believe that $100 is coming your way, then it is. If you don't, then it's not. Your mind creates abundance and scarcity. I'm telling you right now, like, your mind creates abundance and scarcity. It's in your mind. Once you change your mind, abundance will flow through you in ways you never thought possible. You know, I'm looking at this 30-second flag. There's a gap here too, which is weird, but it looks like it's just going to continue to the upside, I have to say, for Bitcoin here. I believe in myself, and I know I will make it to the point where I would desire to be. Amen. Join the group and lost my money, sadly. Shout out to that. That happens, man. Yeah. I'll be back, though. Shout out to C's Crypto, man. God bless you, man. Been on SSDI. In your mind, bro. Respect. In your mind, bro. Respect to disabled. Shout out to all the disabled people out there. God bless you all. If you're watching the stream, you could scrounge up $100. It's really that simple. Disabled can't afford it. God bless to all the disabled people. We love you. We appreciate you. Hit us up. Show us your disability. Talk about it. Let's see if we can definitely work up some type of discount to help you. Let us know. Shout out to the 43,380 here for Bitcoin, pumping to the upside if you took the call. And now I've made it to the 30-second chart because that's all I got. The 1 hour looks like it's just ready to moon, and it did beautifully. The 4 hour mooning beautifully, right? The 15-minute mooning. So, like, it's Moon City on all these time frames. Look, above the 200 SMA. All the good signs for love, baby. All the beautifulness. And now we're back above the 200 on the 4 hour. Daddy feels comfy and happy. As long as we stay above that, we are ready for a massive big move to the upside. We do not stay above that, it's tough times, or it's good times to short. You know what I mean? So now we're booming. And I got to be on the 30-second chart. That's really, what else can I do here? And the stochastics pushing to the upside suggests there is more to come for Bitcoin. All right. Did you take profits? I did. I took profits on my trade. It could go higher or lower. I don't care. I made gains. I did exactly what I went after to do, right? You could take the day off. I trade in the way I trade because I enjoy that. See, this 30-second chart is not obviously responding correctly. We're gonna move on here. 43,004 for Bitcoin. This is pause. Look at that. So I got to get out of here. I don't know. Maybe it could be, let me reload the page. Maxi perp paused. Let's see. I don't know. Weird, right? I got 350 here on Binance. Or 415. 410, yeah, 410. Sorry, we did flip fast. It flipped fast. We're getting some heavy volatility here. All right. So we can go back to that chart at another time. I'm going to attempt to do the fastest top-down analysis I've ever done because I really want to be in the live price action right now. Shout out to all the beautiful souls here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. The 1,303 people here. Everyone should be here, honestly. There should be no competition at one point because we have just consistently called Bitcoin. I lost my trade last night, one out of like 20 trades. But we've been consistently calling Bitcoin just like, it's just been insane. And I keep saying, thank you, dear Lord, for everything. This stream is amazing. Today's going so great. I'm like, thank you, dear Lord. Yesterday went amazing. I went to bed in gratitude. I woke up this morning in complete gratitude for my life. I said, dear Lord, thank you for everything. I do this a lot. I bow my head. I pray to God. I said, thank you for everything in my life. Keep my kids whole. Cherish all their organs. Bless them. Like, make sure nothing can happen to them. My wife, keep her whole. Make sure she feels better in her pregnancy. My mom and dad, make sure they're blessed in heaven. I have so much to pray for. I have so many people to pray for. Both my sisters, their families, and each and every one of you. And everyone that supports me. May you all stay healthy and loved. May everyone feel whole. As I continue to make gains every single day in this market and progress, that $19,000 Bitcoin's looking real good right now at 43,300, isn't it? Let's go, baby. One of the only YouTubers to buy the Bitcoin live in front of you. Remember, go through your decks. Who bought a Bitcoin live in front of you? I don't know. Who buys Bitcoin live in front of you almost every single day, constantly, teaches you about the fiat currency graveyard, the history of money, understanding concepts that most people just gloss over. You're going to be a scholar when I'm done with you. And you're going to have doja, baby. And you're going to have confidence and discipline. The key is all this comes from focus and discipline and a belief in God. Those three things are the core that begins success to almost every other occurrence in life. And I'm going to stop my preaching and we're going to continue here. But I love you. I appreciate you. And I cannot reiterate how much I appreciate each and every one of you. So daily candle stays above resistance. You know what I mean? Look, this is a point of control right here. We got back above the POC. See the POC right there? Very important we stay above it on the VRVP, 42.7. And now we can come to the next resistance, which is going to be 44,250. It's funny. That's exactly where BOOKMAP. So you can see these guys and these whales in BOOKMAP, they position themselves at support of resistance. They do very simple things. It's most people are playing wacky stuff. That's why I'm here every day for the man who is consistent and loves God. Amen. Preach it. I didn't know better. I'd say Sammy looking like a banker. Shout out to D Shuffle in the house. Thank you for being here. Liberland, baby. Bankers don't wear Liberland pins, man. Shout out to Liberland and the president of Liberland. You the man, dude. That guy's awesome. The whole team over there, everyone, man. Liberland's amazing. You gotta love it. And again, all I did too was play a falling wedge. Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. If you just looked at this, like I'm just showing you this, like if you just look, falling wedges break up 68% of the time. That's it. It's that simple, right? Like, boom. 43,427. You are in the money so good right now. If you're a lifer, I'm just so excited that we're getting taken care of every day. This market, we're trading the market and hidden bullish divergence. We're going to bring all that up in a second. So daily. Now, still out of resistance here, but, really not. No, I think it broke through resistance. Its next resistance is 44,250. It's just very likely we're going to be able to get there. Obviously, there's going to be some candle movement here. And the daily is a little overbought. We talked about that. The 22 is a little overbought. The 12-hour, the 8-hour. However, the 8-hour never lost its 200 SMA. That was the key. And the 4-hour is just ready to rock. And the 4-hour is my go-to time frame. So we flagged this out. And it could be a false move. He could come out and start talking complete nonsense today. This could turn around and we could end up dumping, making this right shoulder. We could make some type of M. We could get rejected. Trust me, anything is possible. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going. I don't feel, think, believe. I don't do that stuff. I don't emotionally get attached to my trades. I don't cry and whine when the trade doesn't go well. I don't spew, I felt it was doing what I just knew it had to go there. That's not how trades work. That's not how life works, right? It's just not. Life is infinite possibilities. We live in all of them. And we wake up every day in a state of risk, not knowing exactly what's coming our way, but we stay positive, all right? Tia and Maple, please, you're gambling if you're not in the 99. Shout out to Gabriel M. Leone. I mean, the accuracy is at its apogee, actually and factually, increasing daily rapidly, man. No, the accuracy is at its apogee, actually and factually, increasing daily rapidly, man. We're not stopping. Shout out to all my lovers of life. Put a 333 if you love your life. Put a 333 if you're accomplishing your goals. Staying away from negative people. Writing down where you want to be a year from now and pushing yourself till you get there. Adding a little bit every single day to your personal progression. Put a 333 if every day matters to you. If every day is opportunity. If every single moment you wake up, you are ready to go for it. No days off, because there's no days off when you're living your dream, baby. There's no reason to stop when you're doing what you want. There's no reason to quit when you're doing everything that you desire to do. So let's go. I took money out of my trade. I hope you did too, as Bitcoin is philandering here at 43,290. Okay. So we took you from basically the weekly to the daily to the 4-hour time frame, and the 4-hour time frame still looks good, but it doesn't mean we're out of the water yet. This could be a bull trap. We could come right back inside this pattern. We could lose the 200. We still haven't closed the candle above the 200 yet. That's going to happen in 8 minutes. That's going to be one confirmation, but just one. I've seen us close above it before and still not make it. Most likely is though we do get a massive move, but like right there, but boom. Boom. But look, there we came and came back down. It doesn't mean for sure. Nothing is for sure in trading. Like the fact that we hit today, I just took a probability that I know plays out most of the time. There was a very good chance that it didn't play out. And I would have just been here on the stream with like sideways, right? But it did. We got the move. Okay? That's why it's exciting when you take a shot. That's why I love trading. You're always taking a shot. So one thing that gets me a little excited here, though, is the hidden bullish. This is a swing low to a swing low to a swing low. That's an uptrend, right? Same thing here, but you got a downtrend. Whenever I see this, 95% of the time, it would be very rare not to see this. We will break the high inside the highest point in the archway of the divergence. So we would break this high 90% of the time if we get above the zone. That's what we're looking for. That's what's going to happen here. Oversold in the stochastics, lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. This suggests that we will continue to the upside. Yes, we had the major push up now. People took some profits at the exact what? Resistance. Look, people took profits right here. When we wicked right to this area, everyone was like, well, that was the previous resistance. Smart people took some profit. I did too. There was a high volume node there. But we just got above this. This suggests we go all the way to 46,000. That's just what it says. And that's the target of this falling wedge now that we've broken out of it. It's also the target of the inverted head and shoulder, because now you get to take a big neckline. That's how big it is. That tells me the inverted head and shoulder gets us to about 48,287. We start to get back on track for Bitcoin. All right. That halving is coming, and it's coming fast. And every day we get closer and closer to the halving. I get more and more excitable. It gets crazy. Get excited. Get ready for some of the funnest, most exciting times of your entire life. A Bitcoin bull run with altcoins going out of control. Do what the lifer does might change your life. Amen. I'm telling you, there's a formula to change your life. So if you just replicate what I did, you will change your life. Find something. Make sure you're passionate and it really excites you. You'll get an internal feeling when you do it. It won't feel like work. Begin to do it all the time. Do it as much as you can. Keep doing it. Fall in love with it, then present it to the world in some way, shape, or fashion, through online, through a class, through some way. Online's the best because people can see you when you're asleep. Replicate yourself with digital, in digital form, and watch your life take off. And just believe in yourself, right? And having God by your side. And I have a good woman too. I got lucky with a good woman. I really did. I've got kids too, man. I have a third child on the way. I'm gonna have 3 daughters. I'm a blessed man. My 3 women, man, my 3 queens, and my wife, my 4 queens, man, that live with me. And so I'm gonna be living in a beautiful home with my 3 women, and I'm excited for my life, and I hope you are too. So we're watching a flag here on the 30-second chart for Bitcoin. That's kind of what I'm watching here. Price action has slowed down a bit. Actually, the 1 minute looks pretty nice to me. You're looking for some hidden bullish. It's like Class C hidden bullish. And the next move would be 44,250. And you can see clearly I can see clearly now. Look, right there, it lines up perfect. I love how I'm lining it up. There's the liquidity, 44,200, right? Bookmap, see what's behind the candles. Understand a lot more about liquidity. So blessed, Sam. Shout out to Rave Song Records in the house, man. And I got you, man. You're one of the coolest people I've ever met. I can't wait to meet you. I know if I spent 1 hour with you, I would learn so much. I would actually be quiet and let you talk, because I think you would teach me so much, Rave Song Records. Every time I see you on the weekly screen share, every time I look, and I kind of take a look deep into who you are, I see a beautiful person that has learned so much in life and is willing to teach. Man, unbelievable. But yeah, you give me really good vibes, man. Something blessed with you and your family. You're doing it right. I believe you've been doing it right. And I'm really happy that you joined my trading group and you're getting the success like I see you learning with us. Makes me very, very happy. The right people getting the right knowledge at the right time is exactly what I always dreamed of, and it's happening. It's all happening. So may God bless you, my friend. 2% gains possible coming here for Bitcoin. All right. 44,250 on the radar. High risk, high reward with the Fed meeting coming. We just pulled the game. I don't know what you did. We just pulled the game. Gang. We saw all the pain. Pain. Now happy that we made it. Because we made it. They're not happy because they liquidated. 44,372. And Bitcoin looks like it could be revving up for more here. I would look at this and see my risk reward ratio. There's nothing we can do but trade the small flag. There's nothing else on the board that we can do. That's it for now. What I don't like is the stop has to be pretty, close to price. You got some chop right there. Interesting. Could even let it hang there at a 5-to-1 risk reward ratio. I personally don't want to get back in after winning already. You know what I mean? Especially on a super volatile day. Like, I consider myself blessed with the win. So I just took you from the weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, right? And so what we're looking for, key things. We're looking for the 8 hour to stay above its 200 SMA. All right? Very important. As long as this happens, we're in good shape. And look, it came down to it, tested it, and we got the bounce. So as long as that stays, we're pretty good to go. All right? Can't stop the ROM every time you're a opponent, and you know it. Just to show it so we go with the flow. Jump is much cheaper on Phantom Wallet Swap. Let's take a look. Yeah, what is Jupe doing here on the, what is Jupe doing here? It's already 74, but you could have gotten it at 30 cents when it first started on that 1 minute candle. If I started just hyping buys in. That's the thing. I could have got it maybe even cheaper than they gave it. I'm telling you right now, man, MEXC is like the cheat code. A lot of people don't know about it too. Like, I see guys who are all about the Jupe, and they're like, you can get Jupe, it'll get on BitGet. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it's going to be on MEXC too, though. This thing's going to be super hot. I believe holding it for the next 2 years, or year and a half at least, until the bull run gets kind of high is a great idea. But again, you do whatever makes you happy. Bitcoin VAI Explodator, 50K, man. Hey, been watching you for a month now. I'm ready to dive in more. Just subscribe to your newsletter. Much love and God bless. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate for doing that. And Sean, send me that again. I got to pin it again. I lost the pin. So much going on. If you can, if you're listening, if anyone's out there. I need to pin the Jupe coming down to 45 cents. May still have sold. But once a lot of people get in the air. Wow, you're fast, Sean. Thank you. Binance listing it too. Yeah, 75 cents is pretty high too. Where are we at, Jupe, here? So transactions might not get processed. See, this is the issue with Bitcoin. 70 cents here too. So we're pretty spot on. All right. But was it 75? Didn't we say 75? Yeah, so it's 5 cents above. And there's a lot of FOMO too, So I'll probably just have to wait for congestion. And when it's all said and done, I'll probably have the Jupe, I like to do DeFi, everybody. I do DeFi. I do everything. I don't just do TA. Although, I love TA. All right. But I'm an opportunist. I use technical analysis because I like the opportunity it provides. You see? That's why I'm into TA. I'm into whatever provides more opportunity into my life. That's the key. All right. Remember, we were back on that 1 minute. Was it the 30-second? Oh, yeah. So MEXC came back, starting to print finally. There we go. I was like, I knew we had this already too. Yeah, clean. Now, you see, you're getting the hidden bullish. See, like, as this starts to curve down, this curves up. And either news leaked, something happened, right? Or there's a lot of people that just decided to go experimentally short there, and they went after them. You could see that the whole market couldn't see what I it was pretty simple, though. I don't know. What's simple to us as lifers isn't simple to the rest of them because we wouldn't get paid every day watching the short squeeze. Obviously, millions of people did the right thing, right? Lifer hype, it's Chair Powell Day! Tommy Crown! Let's go. Shout out to everybody here, the man. God bless Tommy Crown. Dude, and we just hit our trade, Tommy. Playing the 400, 200 SMA. Front running the idea that it would get above it, and we got a huge pump. Like, simple as simple does. Given to the trading group. Beautiful way to trade. I'm hyped right now. Like, when it's 11:02 and we're already in the game, right? And now we're just watching the 1 minute flag here to see if Bitcoin could hold the gain. Might give some of it back here. The 21 is pretty far away from the 200 SMA. Let's look at our 15-minute or 15-minute is spent, right? Telling us that we're a little beat and we're away from the 21. So to me, the 15-minute says that was a short squeeze, and we might have, that actually maybe, that's a good way to kind of tell whether you have a bit of a bull trap going on. Because if you go really far away from the 21-day moving average, so let's watch to see if this 1 minute breaks down. This is the ballsy call right here. I kind of want to take the trade for hype. Just for hype. Let's see. Let's take the trade for hype, right? People just love live trading, man. Y'all are bananas for it. But look, our trade is booming here. 46% gains there, that one right now. But this is the BTC trade now, right? We'll go to that 1 minute. We'll take a look at this flag here. Remember that 15-minute and the 7 are a little overbought. Telling you to be careful, but we'll see here. Remember, we saw liquidity down to the left on the bigger time frame. Yeah, right there. I could use that as my stop. 273. It's not a 3, but it's okay. Oh, we're missing it. Never be, be calm. 44181. 44181. 43075. Mark it in. We'll risk 100 for 240. I don't love it. We'll take it, though. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I can't watch. I don't like to watch my trades once I set them up. All right. What I don't like, let's go over the bearishness. 30-second rolling over on us. Not a good sign. All right. Tight moving averages. All right. I'm tight to the bone, too, on the stop, so. And I'm going to get rid of this for now, so I'm not, like, stuck in my little time frame. But, wow, we just got a pump, did we not? That's how you make $6 in literally a minute or half a minute. That's a fast cup of $11. I'm the king of 3%. Show me my 3%. Show me 3% and get it now, right? So if you did take that trade, you're in the money. If you did 100x, you could be really in the money now, right? And that's a fast $20 right there. Boom, there we go, baby. Let's get the squeeze going. And we got the liquidity above us. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The king of 5% in 2 seconds. That's how you make 5% really fast. Okay? Like, really fast. Like, watch out for the Phantom Wallet airdrops. A buddy of mine has clicked on one airdrop, and it seems that it's a drainer. He lost all his whole balance. Yeah, no, for sure. 100%. Never click on those airdrops. Never. Still pumping. It's just an ad to my trade from earlier. So I'm like, I'll bring that stop right there because think about it. Like, I threw the ball, stop loss to break even. I'm on the stop right now. That candle closes above that candle. I move the stop. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Go get him. Go get him, baby. Flush. Flush. Blow on it. Blow on it. Yes! I blew on it, baby, and it went! Yes! Yo, you just got to blow on it sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to blow on it. Move that stop to break even. You just got to move it, yo. I'm sniping that. I'm just sniping it. That's probably going to go higher. I usually sell early, but dude, crazy. It can't have you on volume at my job. Yo, this is crazy. Like, just another beautiful trade. This thing's probably going to float too. You know? I just like to win, man. You just got to blow on it, man. Yo, I'm out. Yo, God is with you, man. Anyone who says they're out is the worst person in the world right now. Like, you're the wackest. Like, if you're not having fun with me right now, making gains, watching me take, you know, you're so whack. I'm sorry. I love you, but anyone that can't handle me having fun just can't handle life, man. Let's go, baby. Like, let's go. And I sniped it right there. Look, I mean, now I got a bearish div here. We got some bearish divergence here on the 1 minute chart. All right. Wow. Anyone follows WSB Squeeze page 8 Wisdom? Yeah. So last night, heavily allocated into some big trades. Okay. Heavily allocated. Still keeping this trade open too. All right. That's got to go in the TA textbook. Yeah, how to blow, right? Bitcoin via exploded here at 50K. Lifer, I'm here now. Pump it, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. 1,443 people here on the live. 415 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And if you could trade the 1 minute that fast, that furiously, and you could do that 10 times a day, 20 times a day, 30 times a day. You could do that many, many times a day. You know? Use depth chart, shows more upside to come. It's foolproof. Sometimes not. I don't think nothing is foolproof in trading. See, the second you said that, you messed up. There could be an earthquake right now. That's not foolproof, man. You got to realize that you're in a turning universe that could affect your trade. You know, anything could happen at any given moment in time. I say that and I feel like jinx. I'm like, hey, who's over here? But, you know, it's all about not being greedy. I don't care about $20 here, $20. It's about not being greedy. All right? Learning not to be greedy is the key to life, in my humble opinion. All right? That really has gained me so much success. And the less greedy I am, the better off everything goes for me. Let's take a look at ONRJ, the orange pill, baby. All right? So it got a heavy sell-off. You see that? So people that rushed in, don't rush into these things. And I just wait for the dust to settle here. Wow, this is the 5. Yeah, this thing just came out. Brand new. But this thing is long awaited, super excited. Remember, a lot of people got it, and now they're going to rush to sell it, right? So then they need a place to sell, no fees. You're going to get some heavy selling at the beginning. I would DCA into this. Maybe put $500 into it 10 times, right? So I might put $500 in right now. I believe it. It's pretty interesting. Okay. And look, it won't let you mark it in on this one, which is interesting too. So 500 right now. Or do I want to put 500 in this, or I want to just keep adding to my other long-term bags? I like this, though. I think it's going to be huge. The app looks amazing. I like what's going on with it, and I believe it can really move. Price looks pretty weird right now. Pretty stuck, right? But that was a major sell-off right there. It could go lower, though, for sure. It could dump. Who knows where it could go? Super high risk. Yeah, you got to front run it really hard to 12. See, it's like not. That happens so fast. See, the order book is not easy to get in and out of right now. Anyway. So now look. If we tell ourselves we don't know where price action is going to go, we can begin to build. If we tell ourselves we know where it's going to go, then we're know-it-alls, right? And once you're a know-it-all, you can't take advantage of a moving market because you already know it all. It's like going into the ocean and telling the ocean that you know exactly what it's going to do. That's just not true. You can watch the weather and you can get a good probability, but I've seen the weather change when I've been out on my boat. Even though everything, you know, and I'm like, oh, wow, that's coming in. I'd seen a microburst come in one time from the beach. It was like a mini tornado in Massachusetts just like two years ago. And it happened in an hour, and it came in 40 minutes. It like demolished the neighborhood. It was crazy. So look, previous support of resistance now. There's an SR flip here. This could be another possible entry with a stop here because now I'm using the previous support as resistance as this possible pop for what's called a retest. See if it can turn itself into a beautiful pennant here. If the pennant fills out, then I'm more apt to get into the trade too as well. This is how I work the small time frame when Bitcoin's pumping. Use small time frames when Bitcoin's got out of control, bigger time frames to make the bigger trade. Look, we got in on the 4 hour today. The whole plan, and now here we are on the 1 minute executing the end of the trade. This is how we do it. This is kind of what we do, right? This is, and I learned this a long time ago because when Bitcoin's moving so fast, the shapes it makes are smaller. And you can't see it on the 15. Like right now, we're still just looking at big green candles. We don't have a lot of information on the bigger time frames. We need the smaller time frames to execute the probability. This flag was going to break out. I saw that. It did. Okay? So, and we're above 200 SMAs. Golden. There's the divergence when they liquidate. That's your money printer right there. On top of that, look, around the money printer, look for your golden, you know, you're going to get, and the cup and handle. Boom. This is what Master Friend is teaching you guys every single day, just using different strategies with fair value gaps. It's the divergence, the cup and handle, bang. This is why he loves the cup and handle. This is why when he met me, he was like, dude, once you said the cup and handle, everything became clear to me, right? And he does ICT, but still uses the cup and handle and the divergences because it's true. It's tried and true. You're going to see these same patterns in the right places because they're going to use the same algorithms to do the same things over time. Once you pick up on the algo, you are destined for greatness. They can't stop you at that point. You know what they're doing. You can see what they're doing. At least the probability. You don't know it all, but you can see the probability of what's likely going to happen. I'm not going to chase orange today. There's too much chasing going on. I feel like I'm over-chased, you know? I don't want to over-chase myself, if that makes any sense, but... So we could get into this SR flip possible. And it's all about the mini worlds, right? How many mini worlds can you see inside of a mini world? It's just, that's what fascinates me the most about trading is getting inside of the smaller time frames. This is what people don't get. This is when I first started trading, I was confused. I was like, what do you mean the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 5? I was like, it's too much. I was like, I'm never going to be able to manage all of that. I was like, that's what you want me to do? I was overwhelmed when I realized what I needed to know to be a top trader. I was like, wow, I don't want to put in that much effort. I was like, that's going to take my whole life. And I was, I was overwhelmed. I thought it was going to take maybe 20 years. It only took 4 to 5. And now here we are, right? I've been trading for 25 years, but I took technical analysis seriously for about 7 and extremely seriously for the last 5, you know? And because I take it seriously, I listen to it and it teaches me. It tells me what's likely going to happen. Like, I'm not going to make this trade, but I'm going to dang near get it ready. Look, it's got a 33.77 in it. The stop loss is 43.377. The 33.77. 43.899 and the 99. Risk 100 for 360. Look, and this is how I continue to grow an account to $7,000. Then I'll take the $2,000, I'll buy Bitcoin or an altcoin, and boom. When that 10x's, I'll have turned this little account into well over $100,000, right? Because I keep extrapolating 2,000 and putting it into an altcoin that I believe is going to at least 10x. I do that 5 to 6, 7 times a year. I've turned this small $5,000 account into well over 120, maybe even $250,000. This is my plan. You do your plan, right? I don't need to be a big shot and show huge wins every time. I just need to compound my gains and know where to put them. I love to long-term invest, you know. Super chats, Maple, Jupe to reach $10. Yeah. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. We love you and we appreciate you. Vera is literally about to pump hard. Vera, interesting. Cool. Super chats, Maple, Jupe, and the $10. Wow, I see why you wanted Jupe. It got listed on MEXC. Yeah, we knew it was coming to MEXC. I showed it in the trading group. You know, we could see that. If you want to make the gains we make, if you want to learn what we're doing, if you want to take advantage of the market the way I take advantage of the market, jump on in today, okay, to the trading group. We put a pinned comment right here, and this pinned comment has the link to cryptolifer.com. I would love to see you in there. You scroll up, you're going to get a prompt to jump into my newsletter. We're going to give you 2 newsletters every single week, one on Saturday, one on Monday. It's going to blow your mind. Just for the small amount of time that you put in here, you're going to, it's going to be amazing, all right? Remember, I'm the guy that hasn't taken a day off since February of 2021. Every single day we have pushed this channel. Every single day I have been here online. I have been here on Mother's Day, Father's Day, New Year's, my birthday, Christmas. My wife was giving birth. She said I could stream from the hospital. It was out of control. It's just been nuts. So, love the group and the lifers. Shout out to Pickle Rick. Kronos is going to pull up BNB. Watch. It probably will. I humbly believe that. Don't buy Jupe on Mexi at the moment. Order not getting filled. It can't cancel it either. Okay. Yeah. Also, if you want to jump in where we're trading, where I just made these trades, MEXC. MEXC is the best place to make the trades if you're going to do it, especially if you're a beginner. You can't lose, you don't want to be losing your funds on MEXC. All right? Like spending basically a bunch of fees. So, MEXC doesn't take the fees. If you keep MEXC coin, you also pay way less fees than any other exchange in the entire game. All right? Oh, look, they went back. They went back to lower fees. Looks like today, did they really switch to lower fees again? Look, 0.1, or maybe this is old or something? That's weird. Maybe today they went down on fees for once. I don't know, but the fees used to be higher. I don't know. I don't know where the fees look low. Did they just lower their fees today? That may be an older, I'm like bugging out right now. Looks like they lowered their fees yet again for whatever reason. So, And look, if you can't hold support or resistance, right, then you get stopped. If this wicks back up inside, we keep a flag. And then you could also, remember, we're in a smaller time frame. Also, the bearish div there that played out. Let's take a look. There's bearish div right here. Swing down and swing down while that swings up. Right there, that bearish divergence. Sam, what's going on? Well, hello. I thought they were at least a bit of hype. Crazy. Pumpkin seed oil is what I take for ADHD. It helps. Interesting. I eat pumpkin seeds. That must help a little bit. I like that you said that. Yeah. You ever use AMPL coin to get an idea of what the whole market will do? Jupe to the noob. Yeah, Jupe swipe I believe I'll get it. I'll give you guys exactly what happened in the end here with my order. You can see the orders there, though. I just don't know if it ever actually did the DCA. So, only time will tell. I hope in the right place, right? It's like, where can we watch the live feed interest rate announcement in 2 hours? I'll be here doing the same thing. But what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to have a different setup than I normally have. All right? Sorry, I took away BOOKMAP for you. But I'm going to have a different setup than I normally have. All right? Who likes the new BOOKMAP edition here where you can see BOOKMAP right away? And you can see that, we got liquidity to the upside. More liquidity to 44,200. That's the closest liquidity. Remember, we had a nice pump. We're on the smaller time frames. We'll get off of this now. That was basically the liquidity grab. Now we have divergence on this side. See, that's the imbalance. You go from one divergence I learned to the other divergence. And then boom. You long the bullish, you short the bearish. So I didn't jump into a new trade, no need, right? Nice, Sam. They're protecting you, not allowing market orders on brand new releases. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah. I like that they did that, actually. Yeah, because you could mark it in and just get absolutely blasted and get some crazy price that's just not, Would like BOOKMAP to be a little bigger. Is that all right? I don't want it to take up too much of the screen, though. But you really don't need to see, like, those other tickers, really. Like, I think that works. We might make that in addition to the group. I mean, that's pretty awesome. This channel has changed my outlook from DRZ. I know God sent me here to you today, Sam. Thank you all so much, man. God bless you, brother. Thank you, A1. I'm in long from 42661. I'm at 170 ducks XE. I'm scared. What should I do? Number one, don't be scared. Number one, I mean, it sounds like you did great. And it's like, I'm scared. What should I do? I'll never tell you what to do, number one. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any trade, project, or coin, right? I personally would be taking profits at such an insane high leverage. I would be super happy with my gain, and I would go and get myself some breakfast and relax. And I'd live to trade another day. But I don't know. You do whatever makes you happy, man. I've been watching your stream the past couple of weeks with the stream BOOKMAP. I'll be going on another stream. This works for me. Thank you. Place BOOKMAP under the Crypto Lifer top right. That'll be better. So look, this flag looks like it's about to pop now. I'll be honest. I'm about to take it. The stochastics just look really good. It's kind of a cup and handle, but it's like a slanted one, right? I may not be able to make the trade quick enough. How many times? I've done this short squeeze on my channel now, I think over 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 400. I don't even know. Definitely 200 to 300 times. I'd say, let's say 250 times we've done a short squeeze on this channel. I don't know. Something really crazy, though. Some odd number. I'm just feeling like I'm feeling too blessed today after that trade. I'm just like, I don't know, We need to keep heading up. To keep heading up. By the way, we are in bear trap season. Yep, I like what you said. Good point, my digital journal. Yeah. Yeah, it came off 8 to 11. I would like to try to attempt to buy some. Well, now the spread's a little better. Like 1139. 750 of it. I'll buy 700 of it a few times. I don't see the order history, though. See? See if I get hit. Put another one out, like. See, I'm trying to bounce around the order book. Doesn't want to put the orders in it first. See, oh, there it is. All right. Took a second. So I'm at 11.5 at 11.2. I got 5% filled. Yo, Lifer, please have a look at APT. Thank you. God bless. Already about to take off with Bitcoin. I'm waiting for a bull flag to pop. I'm holding you accountable. You hear? You're funny. Get a life, man. Hey, Dane, Papa, get a life, bro. Your lawyers won't be like mine, man. Mine went to Yale and Harvard and cost 20 grand just to talk to. So I hope, Been watching your life yourself, Tom Crown and JC for about 2 years. Thanks to all the daily grind and output legends. Keep it up, Sam. You really are a gen and a true example of hard work in the game. Shout out to DXB Crypto Game. I love you, man. Hey, man, we've earned the respect of a lot of people in the trading group, in cryptocurrency in general, right? And, people could say whatever they want about my personality, whatever about my robustness. I'm a little loud. I'm a little crazy, right? But they can say nothing about my consistency, right? And about my dedication to the crypto space. And so, to me, that's what it's all about. It's about the love. And if you have the love, there's just no reason why you're not going to become successful. All right? You rock, yeah. When you read Lifer's testimonials, you'll know you're in the right place. You know why, XE? Because it looks like they changed fees. They're probably just doing something with the fee structure, so. Right? The reason why you're so great is because you are yourself and you have no filter. Barbara Trader Joe, thank you. Haven't missed a day since January 1st so far. As of today, I'm finally positive in my portfolio. Bang, bang, bang. My wife loves your positivity. Hey, God bless you. God bless your whole family, man. You have nothing else. You have nothing else in this life but to be positive, right? There's nothing else you have but to be positive in this life. So the Jew pipe was crazy, right? We'll still see what happens there. I got 3K locked out. I'll talk to the developers. Where's Mama? Pickle Rick, Kevin missed a day on the stream for probably a year. Jennifer Moffitt, we love you. See your name every day. Love learning. Been with me since she was my first student ever. Bang, bang. Red tie, you rooting for the Niners? Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Number one, I'm Irish. All right. I love Patrick Mahomes. He's cool, but he's had enough wins. And McCaffrey, he's got the blue eyes. He's got the blonde hair, right? He's a bull, bro. He's a little big. He's about my size, maybe a little bigger. That dude, man. McCaffrey, bro. So when I see that dude run, I see oh, man. So I want to see the 49ers, man. I want to see McCaffrey get it. He put that team on his back, bro. And that dude gets banged on. He gets hit by dude 6'6". You see him getting thrown around like a rag doll, man, and he takes it like a champ. And when he gets that ball, he goes in. Like, when you know his momentum starts way before he's going to go. Like, he hits people as hard as he physically can. Like, the guy is out of his mind. So, I'm a McCaffrey fan, man. And Purdy, that young buck, see that young buck take it would be kind of cool. But it's going to be a battle. And honestly, if I had to guess, the analytical mind of me, you got this young rookie quarterback going against Mahomes. Mahomes going to eat him alive, man. You know what I mean? So the logic in me tells me it's an easy Chief win. But the 49ers have some serious fighters on their team, like McCaffrey. And that dude, he wants it bad. McCaffrey reminds me of Cooper Kupp, man. They both, they want it bad. Little white dudes. You know what I mean? And a sea of gigantic men. And, so I'm always akin to, the Wes Welkers, the little dudes, you know what I mean? 5'8", 5'10" guys out there putting in work. You know what I mean? Getting blasted by dudes 6'6", 6'8". Now they got 6'8" guys now on the line. Dudes are bigger than they were when I was a kid. There was 6'5" guys, 6'4". Now they got 6'7" guys out there. Right? Tight ends weren't 6'8" and 6'7" when we were kids. Now they're going to have a 7-foot tight end one day, man. Edelman was amazing, dude. Edelman took a beating. I'm telling you. Anyway, so we're watching Bitcoins in this side channel here. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. 1,467 people here on the live. 514 likes. $18 in chat revenue. I'm absolutely loving it. All right. Let's take a look at the coins that I'm into and what's happening. MANTA is a coin that I want to talk about today. All right. It's been fumbling around. I sold it off at about 340. All right. Went down to 315. I made gains on it. I was speculating. But it never made it out of the channel, and it lost its 200 SMA. See, I'm all about that idea here. So, and again, I was looking at this to speculate that it could break out of this. Remember, my projections are exactly what they are. Projections. Had it bounced on up and went sideways, then I would have got into the trade. See, you want that bounce and that second touch. At least 3 touches for me on the trend line. But so now MANTA getting the sell-off, right? People kind of not as excited as they were. So we draw the Fibonacci. Now, MANTA doesn't have a lot of data to go on it. Even if you go on the 4-hour time frame, you really don't got much. Ain't got much there. But it does tell you there, pa. You get on down there to the 4-hour 618 there. Hey there, boy. Hey there, boy. You ride that horse funny, man. Why you walk like you ride a horse, boy? So let's take a look at the MANTA, right? MANTA coming back down to the 618 Fibonacci level, all right? He's 6 feet with cleats on. I know, right? Can you please look at MOVR? Look at MANTA on MEXC, that wick. Yikes, right? But so I'm looking at this area back down to the 618 Fibonacci level. That's a key area that I'm looking for. All right. So that's something on the radar that I'm looking at. That could definitely pan out. 618 Fibonacci level for MANTA. If it bounces here, then I'm looking for some type of consolidation. It's not going to go all the way up. It's going to kind of maybe it does an inverted head and shoulder here. And then make some type of ascending triangle, right? But I'm going to watch the chop, and then I can DCA into the chop. If not, I'm waiting for that 618. And that's how I play it. Anything else is futile. MYRIA. I became part of the MYRIA family. Who's in MYRIA? I'm in with y'all. I'm excited to be part of it. I really am. I wanted MYRIA back here. I knew about it when the coin first came out. I was kind of salty about the project because I was, I wanted it in. And so when we were here, I went over it, talked about it. Then it got to here, and I was like, I'm going to allocate. And it did this. When it did that, I was like, man, I knew about it at 4.4. Why didn't I buy? And then I got this taste, figured it would have to pull back, got into other things, and then it continued to take off, right? And so I missed this huge move. I really did. But I believed in the project. I liked the team. Things looked good to me. I had some faith, it sits well on my radar. I pulled the Adam and Eve, not Adam and Eve, but the Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. We bounced off the 786 Fibonacci level. It was beautiful, right? I got in around here because I like that 786. And again, if we come down here, I will double up into the portfolio. But I like what I'm seeing here for MYRIA. It could go up 200%. I'm holding this thing for at least a year and a half or until it gets so much hype that I have to take some profits. But watching MYRIA, it's on my radar, and I'm super happy to be in the MYRIA family. Congratulations to anyone else that holds MYRIA. I believe we're in for some wins. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, but I'm excited for my position in MYRIA. And, yeah, I added a new player to the team, and that made me happy. I was looking at ALTLAYER. ALTLAYER was looking nice, but it did not hold the zone. Decided to fall off a little bit. Getting a bit of a bounce here now, but ALTLAYER was looking beautiful. We were looking at it like this. Wanted to see if it was going to make the ascending triangle and hold gains. Again, another one that if it got the bounce, I was going to start to allocate inside the nose. We lost the nose. Didn't feel the need to get in, but definitely felt like watching this thing. And I wanted to add ALTLAYER to the team. All right. Yeah, Brew having liquidity issues. This should clear pretty soon. I believe in that too. Yeah. Anyone know a Jupe developer? Let them know. We want to see it running smoothly for all of crypto. I don't want to put any crypto down or in a bad light at all. I want all cryptos to be put out great. Right? Oh, when I make Bookmap big, I got to get it back in there for you. Bookmap at 43,370 for Bitcoin. All right? Just so you know. Still going sideways in the flag. Good sign. But I'm using the Binance chart. There it is. A little more updated. We didn't make this trade. I just want to make that very clear. Just because I have this up doesn't mean I'm taking the trade for sure. It means I'm looking at it. I'm assessing it. Still could be, it's oversold. It still could be hitting here. Remember, double streams today. Okay. We'll be back at it not too long from now. NYCB Bank. Yo, another bank in trouble. I want to talk about this and break it down. Look at this stock, man. This thing just tanked. Look at it. Oh, my God. Look at it. Boom. Sayonara, man. Sayonara, senorita. This thing is gone. This thing just fell. It gapped down in the beginning of the day. NYC Bank Corp, right? And I said, it's funny, I said this to my trading group. I said, it's only another day till another bank collapses, right? If I could spell. Look, and they took over the failed Signature Bank, dude. Look at that. And then they went down. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Look, only thing about Brave is the Google is way better. Like, whenever I put in what I need to see. Come on, man. I'm the worst. I type too fast. It's also that nervous energy when you're live streaming. You got people staring at you while you're typing. Doesn't feel good, yeah? Oh, I have a team. They could just do this for me. Hey, team, could you get this done for me? So I don't have to do this and fumble around. Thank you. I'll be looking for DMs. NYCB Bank collapsed. All right. They're trying to hide it from Google. And look, this is the bank that, look, New York Community Bank to buy bankrupt Signature. And then they're done, right? You could change Brave search to Google. I got to do that. Maybe if banks actually stored deposits, they wouldn't fall. I know, right? I got the chart right here, though. This thing just absolutely fell off the face of the earth here. And you can see this stock has been dipping. Went to a high, we're at 04, and it's just never been going well. This stock has just been, banking stocks have been going down, man. You know? Look at that 7-day chart. And that was in one day. Funny, look, shoulder, head, and a right shoulder to the downside. Lost the point of control. Boom, like, you know, you came down to your next high volume node. You gap through the gap. Look how it all plays out. The 7-day says there's more pain to come for New York Community Bank. Wow. New York Community Bank reports record results for dip 4 hours ago. They cut the dividend too. So stock crushed on surprise loss of dividend. So no bank collapsed. The stock just collapsed. All right. Lender reduces payout to 5 cents for 17 cents as it builds up capital to meet requirements for larger banks after acquiring the ailing Signature Bank. So New York Community Bank Corp fell 37 Wednesday after it posted a surprise loss. Built up its reserves and signaled trouble in the office space sector of one of the two troubled loans. The bank also said it would cut its dividend by more than 2/3 to build up capital to meet regulatory requirements. So everyone dumped it. The Hicksville, New York-based bank missed Wall Street's revenue and net interest income estimates and reported an increase in net charge-off, which is money it doesn't expect to be paid back. New York Community Bank Corp's 37 was paused during the session, but later resumed trading. If the losses hold through the session, it will be the largest one-day percentage drop in the stock's history, surpassing 13.8% in September of 2008. The bank stock is now trading at levels comparable to March of 2023 when Silicon Valley Bank went out of business, followed by Signature Bank in the First Republic later on in the spring. New York Community Bank acquired Signature Bank and a sale broke it. So this horrible bank acquired the other horrible bank. It's like, you know, it's like a sick animal eating another sick animal. It's insane. Another reason rate cuts are coming soon. Dude, this is crazy. They're going to have to bail out the banks yet again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'll be looking at some semiconductor companies. Definitely something worth getting into. Here's a list of them all right there. MID, ENTG, TEL, MCHP. And again, do your own research. And I'm a crypto guy. I stay into crypto, but you never know. So the flag stays true right here. The 1 minute may get out of this alive here with a bump. Losing the POC though. Like you're below it now. And there is that line there. So you're below the point of control. High risk, high reward. Now I feel like we just wait for Fed. I wouldn't make a trade until the Fed meeting. And then I would trade after that. So for me, I'm done with my trades. We got the short squeeze. Good enough for me. I'm going to kind of pull off on being aggressive right now. All right. However, we got a beautiful move. Hidden bullish divergence, even on the 1 hour time frame. See it? Even on the 1 hour, we had hidden bullish. Really, really nice. And so far, it does say we will make a high above the high, though. So, regardless of what the Fed does, TA says we're going to break this high today because we have hidden bullish divergence. And I stuck true to it. I stayed true to the technical. See, no matter what the day is, no matter what's happening, I stick to the technicals. And the technicals will get you through every single time. I show you guys every day how the technicals get me through. I wouldn't be able to show up to this live stream without these technicals the way I do. This looks like it's going to break out right now. See that aggressive curve in the stochastic? Usually a big pump comes from that. And technically it's attempting to break out right now. We just got some volume in, a little bit of a buy in there. Measured move would take us all the way to 44,250. I'm going to look at it. I'm not, you never know. I always say I'm not going to take the trade, then I look at it. I got to look at it and see what it says. And even though I do it on the big chart, I'm so OCD, I then recreate my trade again here. That's just how I started. When I started doing that, I started becoming more profitable. So when I just really took more care into my trades and was super detailed about everything I did, I became more profitable, period. So I just take things in. I do that, you know. Could easily make a right shoulder here and could make that, you know, you got to break above the side. I would wait for this to break out and a retest of 43,559. That would be the smart decision. The high risk is to get in now, though. Buy big bank, take a little bank. Opposed to every little big to fail. Only be one big bank that rules all. That's what they want. Yeah. They want that. Right? So I got my orders filled. I did get my orders filled on, you know, I got pretty close to the bottom. We'll see what happens, right? You never know. To be off. What? I got $2,000 of it now. Oh, and it went to 11. Chance that you could, you know, again, high risk, high reward, everybody. Be very careful. Then we got Jupe. The Jupe. Yeah. Jupe sitting at what? 66.00. Doing pretty good compared to the, you know, you think you get a pretty big sell-off from the airdrop. Holding off pretty nicely. All right. Live, you have Discord where BOOKMAP was. Thank you. Dang it. Good thing nothing crazy was said there. Stupid, man. My life, man. No, I was just praising my people that I work with. So it's actually nice, man. Thank God. MPL, APT, LAI, and MATIC. Thank you. Yeah, I got to watch that window now that I'm doing something different. I see this as kind of dwindling, right? Sideways. Again, stick to my further idea that I wouldn't take a trade until we get the news, right? I'll be back live for the meeting, and I'll start a little bit before the meeting. Then we'll jump on into the meeting. We'll get those set up right. Let's take a look at the DXY and see what's happening to the DXY. So on my weekly analysis, I talked about this making an ascending triangle. We'd like to see it lose this level and break down. We didn't want to see it break on up. We want to see it, and these are 50% patterns too. It did lose the level. It came out of the falling wedge to the downside. Really, really good sign. Another good thing we were looking at was the 3-day chart in this 200 SMA. We really want to lose it. If the dollar index can lose this 200 SMA, it's going to make a beautiful drop. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder, drop to the downside. 3-day charts getting overbought on the stochastics RSI, oversold on Bitcoin, setting up for a massive dump in the DXY and a nice pump for Bitcoin. That's what it's setting up for. If we get a candle close below this 3-day 200 SMA, it's going to be a very good sign for the altcoins, Bitcoin, real estate, everything. Anything that's priced in the dollar, it's very likely the dollar is going to lose that key level. I'll go on a whim and say, I don't know if the dollar will ever go back above 107 again in its lifetime. And for sure, I will go on a bigger whim and say, there's a high probability we never see 114 again for the dollar. But you never know. But there's a good probability we never see it. All right. Buy your own Bitcoin. I like that. Let's take a look at APT, USDT here. All right. And we're going to look at here on the MEXC. Okay, so Aptos. Last time I looked at it was in a bit of a symmetrical triangle, it looks like, right? Which 90% of the time they break to the downside, right? Chubby triangles. And there it is. It broke to the downside. And I say that all the time. They're 50-50 patterns, but most of the time they break down, right? So let's take a look at Aptos. Also, Aptos just... Opt and Aptos had a little bit of a hype. And then, I may take profits on Optimism and just move on. There's so much... You know, at the time when Optimism and App came out, there wasn't as much new stuff. Now, like, we got so many other options. And that's what I told people, too. Like, when we were allocating at the beginning... Yeah, we got into Naka. We talked about certain things. Naka Wild. Remember, I kept talking about, like, this is, you know, back in the bear market. And I got into AGIX pretty heavily. That was a kind of a loser for me in a way. Because I put a lot of money into it, like 20, 30 grand. And had I put 20, 30 grand into Naka, I would have made $500,000. So, you know, it's crazy how like 1 or 2 coin allocations can change everything, but it's okay. I don't beat myself up. I say God has a plan for exactly what I'm going to make, and I've submitted to God. So once you submit to God, everything else kind of goes well. Because you just say, well, there's a plan for me, and I don't know it yet. And so there could be a bigger gain on the other side of this, what I think is a loss. And so I don't even say there's a loss anymore. I always just stay positive. There's no such thing as a loss. There's only failure. There's no such thing as failure, only feedback. No such thing as a loss. There's no reason to consider negative energy. And once I realized that, man, everything changed for me. Like I'm just not negative. There's no reason to be negative. There's no reason to be negative. Sam, I thought SHIDO was a strong contender for a minute. 20x this bull run. But like MANTA, the project seems to be struggling recently. What's your take? I mean, it's not struggling recently. I will talk about it in a second. Shout out to your first super chat on a live stream. Thank you for being here. God bless you. Wow, that was amazing what you did there with that line. About to cross the 200 MA on the 1 hour chart. SA joined bricks. Wow. Blaming God on poor decisions takes away the ability to learn. Amen. Just got a short divergence from Jew. Don't know the reality of my signals on the 1 minute chart on the short term. Super chats, Maple, LAI, MATIC. God helps those who help themselves. You must blame yourself for everything. Can't blame God for why things aren't going well. That's insane. Bitcoin pumping. Bitcoin pumping. Bitcoin pumping. Breaking out of that flag. Look at that. Couldn't make the right shoulder here, though. Has to breach 43.558 to remain bullish. Wow. Crazy day to be alive. Aptos in a beautiful cup and handle. If it can come back down to the point of control at 725, would be beautiful. It may not. If I loved Aptos and I was into it, I would do a DCA from 9 to 720 and hope to get anywhere in that region. If it breaks back above 9, gets into this 10-15 area, it's likely that it uses that as support, and it does not get lower. I'm very, very convinced that is going to be your bottom at 483, but you never know for Aptos. And if it does get a move, its next take profit area for me on the bigger time frame is 1593. All right. Well, let me see. 1578 exactly, I guess. Wow, Bitcoin pumping 480 on the way to that 500, doing damage to the upside out of the 1 minute flag. Look, bit of a double bottom with a higher low too. Five minute just getting started. 5 minutes says this is going to be a huge pump. And we do have that liquidity above us. Kind of makes me want to jump in again on the 5 minute chart. Where's my perpetual? I got stuff everywhere. See, damn, this trade would have played out. I'd be in the money already. So the 5 minute just flipped bullish. Look at that thing. Wow, and this has just been heavy Bitcoin trading recently on the live stream every single day, right? Notice a little less altcoins, a little less super chats. We're going to do, some days it's all super chats, all altcoins all day long. Man, that 5 minute looks vicious right there with the stochastic curving. And look, I just used the 221. I don't need to use too much stuff here to figure out what's happening. Wow, we have previous bounce, bounce, bounce. We got above that too, so support of resistance flip there. $44,216. Again, I'm not taking the trade. If I do, you'll see me, but $43,192. 240 for 700 would be a beautiful trade. I like that. Smaller time frames attempting to reset now, like the 1 minute. So watch the 1 make a flag. Or look, a right shoulder. 1 makes a light shoulder or a flag. It gives me more confidence to get in on that 5 minute. The one can reset on the stochastics. There's some bullishness going on here. And we do got the liquidity above us for BOOKMAP. Way more liquidity above us, right? So, love is the strongest frequency, consolidating for the next leg up. It very well could be. Get out of here. I always do that, Mike. I hear Jamie talking. My wife's having a meeting with Jamie upstairs. Wow, that thing's getting busy right now. I'd be chasing the 1 minute time frame, but the 5 would look great. So I stick on the 5, and I know that we could get a pullback here. But dude, that pumped out nice. That's a breakout. I trade light though. I don't overtrade. The key is, whenever I get greedy with leverage, I lose. I don't want to lose a lot. If I lose, I want to lose a little bit. At 5 minutes says we're gonna moon. I'm gonna take the trade. 686, 30x long. We'll see what happens. You never know. Probability's in my favor. I've been winning so much lately that if I lose, who cares at this point? It's like, whatever's. I just can't seem, it just can't seem to go my way. But we'll I've been trading the low stochastics. They've been playing out inside a flag with previous support of resistance. Everything going our way. The 4 hour above the 200 SMA says more is coming our way. All right. Socket coin metrics pick, debating whether to DCA or sell. Would love to hear your take on it. Never heard SAC AI? Yeah. What do you think about Jason Casper using 2, 4, 6, 3 minute instead of? I don't really care what anyone else does, man. It means nothing to me. Yeah. Yeah. I don't pay attention to anyone else's trades, man. I don't. You know why I'm so focused on where I'm at and what I'm doing? I don't care what anyone else is doing. Not to be rude, and I know that sounds rude, but I found my centered, funneled focus, and I don't need anything to take me from it. So I never recommend leverage so late in the trade. The boots will come for you. Yeah. That's not my wife. That's my girl. You're funny. I don't know what he's saying, man. Desire, dedication, discipline, determination. Lifers go all the way. Yeah. Whatever he says, man. You know what I mean? Think about it. Like, you need that coffee and it'll pump. Yeah, probably. I agree with that statement. Let's take a look at Maple. All right. But look at these banks collapsing. Jason Casper also did. I love that dude. He's the man. But, he also got half for 700 grand, right? So, like, would you listen to every single thing he said? I'm just saying. I love him to death. I love the guy. He's great. Super supportive of me all the time. Go check out his channel. He's one of the greatest Bitcoin lever traders you ever see in your life. He nails every top, every bottom. Dude's out of his mind, right? But not everybody's always right. That's all I'm saying, right? So, I'm just saying. Forming a bigger ascending triangle now on the 1 minute, about to pop, right? I'm just saying, right? See, the 1 hour is getting a little overbought. My in the 15 minute tell me that we got to flag out at least on the 15 minute. But see how this is coming up for the 21? And we broke above resistance, everybody, a clean resistance. So really, for the rest of the day, not have that smaller trade out, but for the rest of the day, you're just watching the 15 minute. Once the 15 minute makes a solid flag here and resets, we're likely to be able to continue the trade to the upside, right? There's just a lot of liquidity above us as well. And 44,600 is just waiting. Just waiting, man. All right? All right. What the heck? If I had a friend chirp me in this publicly, I'd think it was weird. Yeah. Yeah, dang, right in the door. The coffee struggles were real. They were, though. Yeah. Yeah. XA down 7%. Can it go lower? Love your calls. Yeah. I just don't. I trade numbers in spot. Like, I don't trade numbers in leverage. I didn't start trading leverage till a year ago. Yeah. Like every single day of my life, you know. I made hundreds and thousands. I made millions of dollars now trading, and I never had to use leverage. So all right. I'm just. Everyone always gets pissed when you talk facts, man. God bless everybody. I love Jason to death. We talked about it. I even said, like, I remember talking to him. I was like, how the heck do you not have a hardware wallet, man? Like, it hurt me. It hurt me as much as it hurt him, dude. I cried. I sat there for nights thinking about it, like, because if I lost that amount of money, I would have been like, I literally would have been so freaking, like, again, my faith in God would have helped me. Like, I lost my mom, and losing my mom was worse than losing money. I'll be honest. Like, my mom died on Thanksgiving in front of me, you know. I look at Jason like a brother, man. I didn't want to see him lose money like that. That dug deep in my heart. That was horrible, bro. Right? I honestly didn't believe that. When the video came out, I watched it 2 or 3 times, and I was just like, this isn't true. Like, this isn't true. It can't be true. You know? Right? Right? The word is a way of humbling everyone. Yeah. Yeah. I've been humbled, man. My life was going great. Everything was rocking and rolling. And my mom died. You know? Like, it was tough, man. Like, my dad died in May. You know, I've been going through some of the hardest times in my entire life. Right? I just made this shape without even realizing what I was doing. You know? Jason's one of the nicest, most beautiful people you'll meet in the space. Period, man. You know? Nothing but nice things to say about the guy. He's unbelievable. Like, he's super nice. He's super supportive of me. He sends me super chats, sends super chats around the internet. One of the nicest people you'll ever meet, man. Believes in God, has his head on his shoulders. He's a nice dude. I agree with we all get humbled in our own ways in our own times. My dad and grandma passed this year as well. I told you before, and he was an iron worker. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. I'm very sorry to hear that. I lost a lot, 50K with leverage trading. Curled into a ball, still doing it, LOL. Damn, man. 50K leverage trading would devastate me, though. Like, I'd be sick inside, right? So. I should have tuned his machine beforehand. You're funny, GF Burke, man. Hey, man, that's why I keep you guys around. I keep a techie team around me. Like the libraries, we got a whole group of techie team that just doing it. We're doing all sorts of cool stuff together. So I'd watch the 15-minute make this flag, golden cross, touching the 21 to suggest that there is more coming for Bitcoin. I got 44,400 is my next target. We got 44,005 right there. All right. Could you do MYRO, please? We already did MYRO. We talked about it. It's down at the 618 Fibonacci level. All right. Told you it was going to get there. Is it time to get back in? You get some hidden bullish divergence. I'd start, if I believed in this project, I would begin to DCA. But again, I can't tell you what to do, and you got to do whatever makes you happy. But if I believed in this project, I would begin to DCA. That's all. All right. Losses teach you valuable lessons with mistakes to never make again. Yeah. I feel you, Sam. Pop went, then my mom passed 2 years later. God bless. Yep. Amen. Some things you don't notice, you type or say. Some things it's easier to ignore and no one sees. Yeah. Anyone give suggestions all about Jupiter? They're funny. So for me, I'm always looking for that 786 level, the golden pocket specifically. If we lose the golden pocket, the 706 and the 786, it's kind of a block. It's a DCA block for me. And that's your next resistance area too. So if you believe in MYRO, you think it could go somewhere. To me, it's a meme coin, so you never know. Just be careful. It's a meme. But Bitcoin battling the area. Oh, let me move myself back in here. So sorry. Oh, and I can make it bigger too, huh? There you go. Bitcoin at 43.4, 74.90. Pretty volatile as we wait. And we should expect to be flat until the Fed meeting. Once the Fed meeting comes, they're going to go up. They're going to go down. So you're going to get stopped out. They're going to swing the trades around. That's what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. Everybody here knows it. All right? So you could play it or not. It's up to you. Just don't be, I wouldn't over leverage myself. LAI looks beautiful to me. Layer AI, beautiful cup and handle. Just going sideways for days here, kind of in the chop. And for me, it's either you believe in the project or you don't. Either you believe in the project and you're ready to go and you hold it for 2 to 3 months for the 200%, or you don't. You know, and proper stop, possibly like right below this low here, and that's it. I mean, there's really nothing else to talk about this. Like, it is what it is. The daily says it could come down. I'd wait for possibly the daily stochastics to reset. It's possible you get a double bottom here first, and maybe even an Adam and Eve. Chance you get Adam and Eve here. Something like that, too. Wow, we're winning that trade now to the upside. Bitcoin pumping nicely. Bang, bang, bang. Right? On that perp. The stochastics say we got more to go, and we're about to run. But only time will tell. You never know. We're at a resistance now. Resistance, resistance. Once we break through that, boom. Because look, resistance, 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 resistance. You got to break through the resistance. Then you're going to go right to here. 717 looks like pretty easy to get to. There's not a lot of resistance still there. So 700 looks likely here once we break above the zone, which we are right now. And there you go again, another trade, right? And honestly, I'll tell everybody here, you open up a live trade in front of everyone and you lose even $50, you'll feel like complete garbage. I don't care if you lose $1 trading live. You know what I mean? Putting any amount of money live in front of people is just like, trading live in front of people is, because you got to be spot on. You got to be spot on or you're a clown. Like, there's no, like, actions speak louder than words. You can say whatever you want. Oh, like, it's okay to lose here and there, but like, you got to win most of the time. If you're going to teach people how to trade and run a trading group, then you got to know how to do it. And you got to show people that you know how to do it. And you got to be able to do it on whenever. Right? And you got to be able to be put on the spot. In my home, I'm a very critical person. I'm very critical of my competition. I'm very critical of myself. And to me, you can't ask people to pay you for knowledge if you can't show that the knowledge works. Period. Period. Absolutely. And there's too many people out here that I look at their stuff and they're like, oh, join my stuff. And I'm like, dude, like, there's no guarantees that anything you've shown me has done anything. Like, one thing I can show you is dang near consistency at the very least. Right? Let's take a look at MATIC and SHIDO. And that DXY, man, we want to really see that lose that 200 SMA. Remember that. Write that down. So I looked at this as an inverted head and shoulder that could break to the upside. MATIC, right? Still kind of in the right shoulder. To me, it's making up what's I call a bullish megaphone. All right? Let me show you here. See, this is in like, or maybe not even, yeah, there's the bullish megaphone here, actually. Sorry. I was like, I know I saw it. What a stream, right? What a stream already. We blew on the candles. This is so crazy. Just blow on it, baby. Master friend taught me that, Shout out to Justin. I love you, brother. Hope everything's going well today. Look, a nice bullish div there on MATIC. Inside of a bullish megaphone. My target's 95. Once we break above 84, 95 is very likely. Low, we're making higher lows. This was your resistance. We use that as support. I like what I'm seeing. We broke out of the falling wedge. The bigger picture is this wedge. It's kind of a cup and handle, too, to the upside, right? I know I got a lot of work on the smaller time frame, so yeah, so I'm looking for this move out of this bullish megaphone to the upside to 95 for MATIC. If it falls, the Bitcoin pumpage. Oh, we're getting the dump now. See? Crazy volatility. 43,450, but back up. Oh, now 470. It's all over the place today. Price action is going to be crazy. I'm likely going to close my trade and then just sit and wait for the Fed meeting. I never like to have a trade open into Fed meeting. It's just not my thing. All right, everyone. I love you. I appreciate you. And let's take a look at SHIDO. I forgot, babe. You got to remind me that you wanted to go to brunch because I got Fed meeting at like 1:30. I do, but I got 4 super chats. SHIDO, I'm waiting to come down to the 618, and it's not struggling, everyone. Like, it got out of control. Like, so many people were happy and are in massive gains now. They're taking profits slowly, and as it starts to slip, they think, okay, and they just keep, well, might as well. until enough people. So right now, there's enough people selling off and not enough people getting in. We need that to flip. We need more people to get excited about getting in and the people that are selling off to stop. Kind of like Bitcoin happened with the ETF. And that usually happens around the 618 and the 786. This is what we do. This is the human idea. We measure the human emotion through the math here. So to me, previous resistance, there's a nice area there that might be I might DCA there just because you never know. That previous resistance could become the support that we hold. But if that's the case, I believe we're going to do something like this and consolidate a little bit. And I'll be able to get a chance to get it somewhere around these areas and blast off. I'd rather wait to get to 618 and hold off and be patient at 5 cents. So to me, SHIDO just ran up out of control. I mean, look what it did. It looked from a penny to, it did a 10x, a tenth of a penny or more. Did a 13x or something. So you just got to wait for it to chill out. The new traders, you guys amuse me because you always think like things just bounce back so fast. It's like everything goes through its progressions. Everything, right? That's trading. XAI has been a little hot. Yesterday was in a bit of a flag cup and handle, if I remember correctly. Remember, these are high-risk, low-cap gems, though, on MXE. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. So, look, it didn't break out the flag. It dumped. Beautiful, tight channel, and then it lost the channel. Maybe too many people put a stop loss here. There was a lot of liquidity. It also lost a 200 SMA, but it's getting tighter in the zone. Super high risk for me. I don't know enough about the project. I don't believe in it 110%. If I traded this, I would speculatively trade it and just be willing to get out right there. As long as it holds this trend line, it's going to continue. It's getting tight. Tight moving averages and oversold in the 1. Not a lot of information on the other time frames. Oversold in the 4-2. I would expect to bounce here based on the stochastics RSI, but you never know. It's really, really new and it's high risk. All right. Take a look at GFAL, my baby. And look at that thing. Beautiful inverted head and shoulder right to the 200 SMA. And now, look, it's inside of this beautiful, another kind of inverted head and shoulder inside of a tight channel. I see that about to break out on the 4-hour time frame. Bitcoin pumps. This will follow. It gets above the point of control. The measured move takes you to 49. It's got to break above its 200 SMA. The second we close a candle above the 200 SMA on gains for a living on the 4-hour time frame, it's going to be massive. Also, it came down to the 786. This is where I plowed in all of my more gain. I plowed a bunch of money back into this thing in this low at the 786. So far, I've been getting paid off from diving in like I did. So we'll see what happens. But I like what I'm seeing here. Next target for gains for a living would be 48069. All right. Last but not least, on tap tools, we have SNEK, which I believe never really did much out of that falling wedge, right? Never really came back. Cardano GPT, you seen that? It bounced off the 786 there, pretty close to it. Got to bounce up, still in the falling wedge. You're looking for, again, the key to making a lot of money, the 4-hour time frame and the 200 SMA. Look for this to get above its 4-hour 200 SMA, make a flag on the 1 hour, and I'm in there like swimwear. I don't think I'll buy SNEK. I just, there's other things going on. SNEK was hot. If I was in SNEK early, I may still be in it. And if you love SNEK, there's a chance it goes up at 182%. For a meme, that's like not fun for me. Like memes got a 5 to 10x or I'm not touching it. You know what I mean? Thank you. Can you check Jupiter Sam? I got filled. Yeah. Wow, 20% slippage now? Jesus. Jeez Louise, sorry, I don't mean to use the Lord's name in vain. Jeez. Looks like I never got blessed, man. I don't know what happened. Oh, I got filled a little bit. Yep, I got 2 orders filled. All right, so it's just taking some time. All right, that's cool. So this will be filled by the end of the day. Look, I got 2 orders filled. Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you, man. We'll see what happens as congestion falls off. I just don't want to go above 70 and then I won't get any more. That's the only thing. I put a limit there. Bitcoin at 43,490 there on BOOKMAP. How do people like the new BOOKMAP addition to the stream? Does it help? Do you like it? Tell me how you feel. All right. I made 200 with you today, Sam. God bless you. Who made gains today trading in the market on the live stream? Put a 1 in the comment section if you made gains trading with me on the live, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Put a 2 if you learned something. Put a 3 if you're just full of light, love, and happiness, and you were happy to be here. All right? And Jason usually goes live here. Go on to Jason Casper's live stream right now. Check him out. He usually will go live. Let me find him here. If you're addicted to trading, you want to keep the trade train going. Or he was live at 3 hours. He made a video. But I wouldn't be surprised if he jumps in live in a second. All right? Jason Casper, man, jump on in today. Bang, bang, bang. He had 100,000 subscribers. Pretty awesome. I look Bookmap. It also lines up with your support. Hey, you never know. So we're watching this flag on the 15-minute time frame. Could even go to the 7. On a day like today, I'd be watching the 7 pretty closely. So flag out the 7. Watch as it interacts with the 21-day moving average. And that's when you're likely going to get some fireworks, kid. Amazing how everything really does fit into a bow here if you trade a lot. All right, everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you were blessed. You're already doing the right thing, and you learned a lot. So I love you all. I love you all. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Thank you again, Sam. Appreciate all that you do, and have a great day to the lifers. Solana on the 1 hour is printing a big inverted head and shoulder. Amen. You're the man. Epico. Let's take a look at Sol. USDT on the 1 hour, you said? Like you weren't waiting for that right shoulder, right? And then boom. Interesting. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Or do you see this one too? Like shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's like a giant complex inverted. Same thing with Solana. You know, short it, put it up in a flag, watch it do its thing. And then, that could be my next projected trade there up to 133. All right. Target takes us all the way for Solana to 198. That's my big target. Why is that? That's just where it's likely going to go. It's the Sammy Cup and handy to the upside. 197 for Solana is my next target. 3-day chart suggests that we are on our way to 197. All right. Bitcoin loves when bank starts to collapse. Bitcoin, you said pump. You got me excited. Pump means like 700 by now. But yeah, we're getting okay. So far, so good for BTC. Still got both the trades open. This one up doing well. This one down $10. We'll see what happens. Sideways right now for BTC. Well, a bit of an ascending triangle now if I clean it up. I got to clean up for myself anyway in a second. So I watched the 15-minute and the 7, and as long as they continue to flag out, we have a high likelihood of a continuation to the upside. The chance, the rate hike is baked in, and we just hear Jerome Powell blab, and nobody cares. We have the ETF, we have the halving. We got so much going on for us, like, we don't really care. But, it'll be awesome one day when we just don't even have to stream them anymore. We'll just forget about it, right? America, woo, free bird. Shout out to Tucker, man. You're funny, man. Last days of January, make it count. Last day of January, everybody. Last day. First month of the year. We pulled off an amazing month. It was an insane month. RC Moore, yeah, let him know. All right, everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful... Actually, no, I'll see you in a half an hour to an hour and a half. Something like 1:45, something like that. For Jerome Powell and the Fed week, I skipped it last time because I was picking up the Cadillac. That was the reason. And I was like, man, I had to get that thing. But I love you. I appreciate you all. And Celsius is giving money back soon, too. That's good. Who said you can leave? Oh, man, sorry, I can't go. All right, Pickle Rick, I got to stay now. Let's stay hydrated. Let's have a big sip of the lemon water. Say goodbye to the blue bird. My mother's friends gave her. And I love you all. God bless my mom and my dad, Jimmy and Irene. May they live forever in the hearts of men. And may God cherish them as they go up to heaven. This looks, actually, I don't know. This is about to pump right now, honestly. I can smell when we're about to pump. And I'm smelling a pump right now. I can smell it. I can taste it. Like, that looks like it's going to fly. I could just see when the chart speaks to me. It has this, like, I don't know, there's something going on. You can see BOOKMAP starting to get crazy, too. Look. I'm just sitting here surrounded by 6 screens. I do this all day long. You smell something else. Wait, is that my... Wait, I think I... Stupid, man. You smell what the liver's cooking. I would be surprised if that doesn't erupt right now. And just, we get a massive green candle right now. Brah. Brah. Right at that resistance. Once we break that thing, we're gone. We keep hitting it. You keep hitting it. Eventually, you're going to break through, right? We got that liquidity. 44,200 could come faster than you believe. Brah. Right to 44.2, baby. All right. I got to run. I wanted to see it happen. Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. May God bless you all for being here. And I'll keep giving you what I see every day in the charts, and I'll keep doing what I do. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Blow on it. Wait, let me bring it. Let me, like, bring it near me. I got to bring it near myself, right? Man, I gave it a good blow, man. Nothing. It was supposed to bounce when I did that. Blow on it stronger. Don't hate it. Don't date it. Just trade it. Amen. 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 All right, I love you all. This one's going to be the big one right here. FOMO creeping in. This guy's so far. Come on, man. That's some class. Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. All right. Actually, no. Yeah, I keep saying that. Oh, there it goes. It's toying with me, though. I'm just, brah, brah. Everything looks good. It's kind of an inverted head and shoulder, too. Why is it taking so long to do what it's supposed to do right now? Even this wants to crack. Crack on, man. Crack on. As TMG would say. It's time to crack on, man. All right, everyone. I love you all. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. You know what, though? Go after your dreams. Do what makes you happy. Don't take ish from anybody. And stay away from negative people. Stay positive. I love you all. Have a great day. Be safe. Thank you.